So in this video, I'm going to talk about cost and swimming pond cost. I understand that cost is one of the first things that everyone thinks about. It's a reasonable question, but maybe it's possibly the wrong starting question. Two ponds with the same headline cost can be completely different. I remember once somebody that wanted a swimming pond, we went round, delivered what we do, they had a competing company that delivered something, and they went with the competing company because they were considerably less, but all they was doing was installing a liner and calling it a swimming pond and a bit of gravel in it. That isn't what a swimming pond is. So two ponds aren't the same. What's different with us is that design complexity, level of detail, I think is so important. Design is not just about how it looks, but it's essentially about how it works. Complex shapes, edges, transitions and detailing all add time and cost. Bespoke design costs more than standardised solutions. More thinking up front usually saves money and problems later. We have a very much a engineering and construction approach. Structural decisions massively affect cost. Wall construction, depths, retaining structures and substrates matter. Engineering for longevity costs more than it probably will be just fine. We want to make sure that all our projects are designed for the future, not just for when they're finished. Many failures I see is when they haven't got the underground bit done of the build done correctly. Now, other things that might affect the cost: site conditions. Ground conditions vary wildly and affect cost. Access for machinery can actually make a huge difference on the budget significantly. We once had to do one with a really tight access. It made a big difference on how much that project costed, but that client really wanted us to do that swim pond, and we did, and she loves it. And we was able to do that even though the access was difficult, but we made sure that she understood why the cost was higher because of that. Things like slopes, water tables, trees, existing structures all matter, and this is why site surveys are so important to what we do. Planting strategy, of course, also can make a difference. Planting isn't just decoration, it does have a function. Mature planting costs more, stabilises the system faster. Cheaper planting often makes longer establishment and more intervention. Clients choose between upfront cost against long-term appearance. Our filtration systems and equipment, pumps, filtration, pipework, the layout vary hugely. Cheap systems are often the first to fail or underperform. There's a reason why, as a company, we do a lot of retrofits of our system on existing swimming ponds, because our system is that good and is that easy to maintain. Not no maintenance, but it is low maintenance. Build quality, labour and time. Skilled labour costs more. My team is all employed, not subcontracted. The whole team is employed by the company. Everyone that's works for me has been working on projects for the last few years. It's a really established team on site and they deliver quality work and they care about what we do as a company. There's no rushing to get the build done. We want to make sure that we get delivered right, and my team on site know that. Quality control in everything we do is also really important, and that's an ongoing cost. We have a set project manager that makes sure the quality control is where it needs to be. Also, we do a lot of aftercare, education and long-term thinking. I think one of the things that's difficult to appreciate in a build is what happens after it's actually been installed. We're available, we're there for support, we're there to educate and help people. Cost isn't just about the build day, it's also about everything that comes after it. A well-designed pond costs less in the long term. Short-term savings often mean long-term expenses. So, the right question that you might feel about asking is, how much does a swimming pond cost? But I suppose the real question I want to get across to people is, what level of pond do you want and how long do you want it for? Our job is to help clients make informed choices. If someone wants clarity, a proper conversation is always the next step. I'm Michael Wheat from Ponds by Michael Wheat, and I look forward to talking to you about your project. Thank you.